Hey guys, Jess here. I'm back with another December daily layout, and tonight we're actually doing stories 15 and 16. And it's all about baking. So the reason I'm dividing it up into two stories is because there was why I had gone with my mom and dad and spent the night with also my nephews, and they did some baking and cookie making there, and then we also made cookies for Santa at our house. So I thought having them back to back in the album would make sense, and so that's what we're documenting. That's the story we're telling tonight. And so what I have here is a bunch of photos and some pre-work done. So these are 5x7s that go with the first story. And of course this is going on the back of story 14, which is our Christmas card. So what I've decided to do is actually use this envelope as an interactive piece here. And so I'm going to attach this cute little apron to the front, and we're going to make it fun. Trying to think about journaling as well. Haven't quite, figured that out yet, but I'm thinking maybe we can, I'm not really sure, actually. There's not much to tell for the story, but I do want to make a note that, the boys were at, with Nana and Papa making cookies. So I was thinking, like, making a little narrow journaling piece that kind of pops up out of the apron. So that was my thought there. Or, I might even be able to fit something in this little pocket as well. So I'm kind of debating on how I want to do that here. And then, or I could even make the pocket flip up, which might be the best way to go. Now that I think about that, that's probably what I'll do. I can make this an interactive piece here. And do a little journaling. Ooh, I like that. Okay, so maybe that's what we'll do. But anyways, so this is going to be on the front part of the envelope. We're going to have this hinge, have it open, and then we're going to have, the cookies on this side, and then, cookies on this side going on the back of the apron, and then we're going to have this other 5x7 here. Which I think I need to do. Oh, I could maybe fit the journaling in there as well, because the photo doesn't cover it all the way. That might be a better spot to do it, and then I can write it on a bigger card. That's probably what I'll do. So the photos are going to be like this, and then the pre-work I have done as well is I took this 2x2 page protector, and I printed out a bunch of photos from Mom took of them making cookies, and I also made shaker pockets in the blank ones, and then I hand stitched around the entire spread. I was going to use my sewing machine, but it wasn't cooperating, so I just hand stitched it. So I did that off camera, and then so that hand stitching keeps the shaker, the little sprinkly bits in the shaker pockets there, and not spilling out everywhere. And then, so because of that, I had to go into story 16, which is the other baking story. So this is going to flip over, and as you can see, here is the other photos from cookie making at our house, making Santa cookies. So this is going to be on the other side, and then we are going to have our Santa cookies here corresponding with this spread. So we're going to go ahead and put the apron together. We're going to start there. We're going to, we're just going to go ahead and start with story 15, put that apron together, and put this whole flip out piece together, and then figure out how we're going to embellish the rest of it. So, I'm super excited about this, about these stories and this layout spread. So let's go ahead and get started. So we're going to move this stuff off to the side. So this was a silhouette cut file, this apron was, but I altered it quite a bit, but I will put the cut file number below that gives you the general apron shape if you want to do something similar. I added circles around the edge because originally it was just kind of square like this. So I added circles and welded them to make the little scallop look. And then I made my own pocket, half circle pocket, with a doily to give it some, a little lace, kind of a lace detail. So I often alter my my silhouette cut files. I can't leave well enough alone because I don't always find exactly what I'm looking for. So that's just normal for me. But the apron one I started with was absolutely cute. Don't get me wrong. But I just really wanted to add a little bit more that met my, what I was looking for that in my mind's eye, So I am going to add some ribbon on the top, but I bought Christmas ribbon and I don't know where I put it. So it might have got mixed in the Christmas supplies. It was something I made note of earlier, and then I went out and, Christmas stuff was like 50% off. And so I was like, I'll pick some up. And I did, and now I don't know where it is. Leave it to me, right? I always do that. So anyways, I'm going to attach this apron kind of centered on this card here. And I don't have to punch any holes because we already have the transparency here, which is great. So I don't have to worry about that. So we're going to go ahead and stick this on. I am going to not put any tape at the very top so I can add the ribbon when I find it. Leave it to me, But I did get some ribbon, which is good. I just don't know where it is. So anyways, we're going to adhere this to the backer, so it's going to help make our little flip-up book part, which is going to be so cute. And I think I'm just going to center it on this card here. And then so for the pocket, I think I'm actually going to make it dimensional. I'm going to put some foam dots on it because I have these adorable puffy stickers, gingerbread Christmas by Echo Park, and I thought I could use some of those in the pocket as the little tools, like the rolling pin and the whisk. I'm not really, candy cane maybe. And then, I wanted to bring a little dimension to the pocket so it kind of looks like they're sitting in there, And so I need to, grab my foam tape, which I already have out. So we'll put this on. So I'm going to leave my top part of my pocket with no adhesive because that's where the stuff's going to stick in. So I'm just going to do some sections along the sides and the bottom. Hopefully this comes out as cute as I think it will. But another fun little interactive piece. It doesn't add too much bulk, which is good because I'm a little over halfway through now and it's getting kind of chunky. Definitely kind of chunky. So our pocket's going to go right about here. And then, so these little pieces, so I have to figure out, so before we do embellishing, let's get this on the envelope. Let's get the other photos on because I also need to figure out where my number's going to go. Oh, sugar. I have to change my ATG. Alright, there we go. So we're going to get this stuck on, and I think, because we're doing it back to back, regular ATG. Oh. So I think because we're sticking this back to back with a photo, it'll be fine just using ATG adhesive. Alright, so there's that. Cute, right? And then we have our cookies, which is going to go flush with that there. And I'm pretty sure that will work out just fine. There we go. You know, and now that I see this, I think I'm going to need a tab here. So let's do our little tab trick. Because it's not very easy to grab onto. Like, I thought the little frills would be enough, but I think it needs a little something else. So let's get this tab in here. And I think right up here will be good. So we're going to have to kind of be gentle and separating. There. That's going to be much nicer, and we'll find something to go there. But it definitely is an indicator, too, that you have, this is an interactive piece. Okay, so what I've also decided, I was talking about journaling, so with putting this photo on here, it actually leaves me a pocket to put some journaling. So I think I'm just going to stick something behind there as far as the journaling goes for this story. So we'll just adhere the photo to the rest of it, leaving that center free of tape so I can put a journaling card in there, which will be perfect. And I think these photos are so darling. Mom captured some really good snapshots of the boys, and they had a blast. They always do. They always do. Okay, let's get this straight. There we go. So, and that's the little pocket for the journaling. And I can probably tie maybe like a little ribbon or something that can fold in, so it lets you know there's some journaling in there. But that is the basic layout for story 15. So so let's go back to the apron. So these are the cute little puffy stickers that I was talking about. So I thought it would be adorable to like stick this whipping spoon in here and the rolling pin. Maybe I want to put them more like in the center. Let's see. Well, I don't know. They kind of usually, when they're in your apron, go off to the side, right? I don't really know. Let's see what that looks like. So the rolling pin. And I thought it'd be kind of fun to maybe add the candy cane as well. Kind of like it layered like that. And then my thought was, do we put like a little gingerbread on there? They weren't making gingerbread houses, but you know, I was like trying to figure out what exactly else should we put in here. Oh, this little, I don't know if we should include the oven mitt. Like on this side. I don't know. I kind of like everything just hanging out on one side. Let's get, or we could add the little gingerbread guy. They were making gingerbread cookies, but really what does that matter? Have him pop out. I don't know. He's super cute, but, oh, let's see. Are these too off to the side, maybe? I put them a little bit more towards the center. I do want them to be a little off center, though. I think that... Alright. Okay, we can fuss around with these a little bit more, but those are the cooking tools. And then I thought it'd be fun to put the number 15 here, because I wasn't really sure where else it would go. So let's plop that 15 right there. And yeah, I just feel like naturally these would want to sit on one side or the other, right? As you're baking. And my eye, for whatever reason, is being drawn over here. So, and remember, I'm going to have some ribbon up here. So let's go back. And we have a lollipop. Should we do a lollipop and the little gingerbread man over here? Oh, that's kind of cute. You know, part of the cookie decorations. Kind of like that. Well, since we're going to fill basically the entire, well, we're adding more to the pocket, then I might be able to add all of this kind of more in the center then. That. Oh, that's cute. I love it. I love it. I love it. And I was going to do ribbon, but I have these cute little snowflakes that kind of look like buttons. Maybe we can just add those instead. I thought a ribbon would be cute, and maybe I'll still do that, but I can just tuck the ribbon in the back, and then they got these little buttons that match. Actually, I have two green, and that actually goes through a green stripe. So let me put this one back. And let's add that guy. Oh, that's a bit darker green. Whoops. There we go. Well, that's a little bit different color too. I didn't realize they were different greens. So these two seem to be the same. All right, let's do this. Make it a darker, the darker shades of green. There we go. So it kind of looks like a little buttons on the apron. Try to get those lined up. Cute. All right, so I think that's it for the front. You got your 15, and then your cute little baking items there. I think that's adorable. Adorable, adorable. Yeah. So then let's open up. And so I thought it would be cute on this side. I'm not sure what else, if anything, we're going to do with those puffies. So I have these fun little like red and white alphas. So I thought doing the word cookies across the bottom here. And then I have these red alphas that could do like this, you know, cookies. Something like that, like yum cookies, or I think that it's cute. That's what I envisioned, like cookies. So, or sweet cookies, or yummy cookies, or yum cookies, yummy cookies. But then we have reindeer and snowman. I don't know, we'll think about it. Let's build the word cookies first, and then we'll get to if we need to add another word at all. So let's get that on. All right, so I need the other half. And these ones were a Hip Kit exclusive set, which I think they are just so adorable. All right, so we're probably going to need to go mostly to the end. Oh, we could do baking cookies. That'd be cute too. Oh. Oh, it stuck a little prematurely. Yeah, maybe baking cookies is good. I just don't know how much the baking is going to interfere, but we'll see. Well, this eye is really tall compared to that E. So maybe this font is different sizes and I don't have to worry so much about it being lined up. We'll do our best. How fun is this font though? I thought it was so fun. And just suits the scenario perfectly. Like it goes along with the colors and theme of the whole story. So I was so psyched to see these in my stash. Always like a good puffy alpha. And then we got that word in just beautifully. Little room to spare, but that's okay. I don't know if I want to, you know, move them around. They're pretty sticky actually, so we're just going to keep those there. And so I think so baking is going to go quite far. I could do baking right here because even if I cover this pretzel, yeah, let's do baking in the middle. Now, baking or making? I think baking, because that's what they do. Or, yeah, making cookies. Yeah, I'm going to go making. Let's do making. And then maybe I'll use baking, I don't know, on the next one. I'm not sure. I really don't. I mean, you do technically bake cookies, so I can't say it's not baking, but for some reason the word making resonates with me more. Making a face. Oh my god, these pictures are so cute. I can't get over it. So the K is quite a bit higher. So I do think I need to drop that down. So let's lift up that N. Because my making is like really high. It will be really uneven. And I don't think you notice it as much with the lower font. Let's drop this K down a little bit. We'll drop this I down too. And the E. I guess I could have moved them. Doing it anyway. There. That's a little better. That I is still high, but it's imperfect. That's okay. Still cute. Right? Embrace the imperfections. You have to. Because if you strive for perfection, you'll never get your layouts done. And it kind of, you know, in my opinion, takes the joy out of the creative part. So it's not quite center, but that's okay. Making cookies. And what if we did... Well, I don't really think we need anything. Making cookies. Well, now I'm saying making cookies and baking cookies. This, what, making or baking? I don't know. Making cookies. We're going to stick with it. I can't overthink this. Wowzers. Alright. Cannot overthink this. Alright, making cookies. There you have it. So we have our little apron, and you open up and you see these darling photos of the cookies and the boys. And then it gets paired with our little shaker pocket spread, which I've already decorated. So, as you can see here, little shaker pockets. So it's going to function a lot like this. Isn't that adorable? I love it. Oh, so we need a little phrase to go here. What do we got? I think this is too long, but I could do the word sweet, because this is something sweet and that's too big. But let me see what I have in my other stickers, just to make sure I'm not missing an opportunity for something else. Oh, here we go. We got some Christmas ones, actually. And these are cardboard. Well, that's interesting. There are no... Let me reread these, but I don't see any baking. Okay, so I think I can make this two-sided because these are not sticky. And they're just cardboard. So I like family fun and good stuff. I think that's... I think that works. So let's see if we can make these work. Alright. So family fun. Oh, so those words are basically the same length. Let's trim this a little bit more. Alright, we got that in there. It works. So we got good stuff on the back side, family fun on the front, and that coordinates nicely with the photos on the side. So that is story 15. I love it. I love the way it came out. And so now let's move on over to, let's go on over to story 16. So we can put this aside and this will go back in the album. I love that. Oh, and the good stuff shows through to that. So that looks nice. Okay. All right. So now we're going to flip this over and we've got our sweet little baking at home with our giant cookies we made. Not giant cookies. Listen to me. The photo is giant. Our Santa cookies we made at home. So first things first, I definitely want to get holes punched so we know where those are going to land. Make sure we get it lined up. Alright, so again, the 2x2 spread is pretty much already decorated because of the sequence. I could have put something on the heart, but I decided just to leave it blank. So my thought is I have this really cute Santa that I've been wanting to use for some time. And so I was thinking I have this rubber and I could do cookies for and then Santa. I'm just not sure where I want to put it. So let's cut it out and see what it looks like. So I was thinking I also have those small red letters again. I could also just do Santa cookies. I already had cut this, but so what if I did that and used more of these and did Santa cookies? That's kind of cute, but I'm wondering, oh, you know what? Let's do Santa cookies down here. Not really quite sure where. Because I think cookies is basically going to fill out here. And then I can do my number 16 over here. And I think I have this fun little star. It's kind of big, but I also have some circles I can work with, but I was thinking we could do that. And then Oh, but you know what? I like this better because this brings in new color, and this Santa's really fun, but now that I look at this, I'm like, we could do that. And then you can do cookies for. This is a little bit bigger, but because I really like that star. Cookies for Santa. Let's see what else we got for words. Yep, I think I like that better. I was just looking at where else the Santa could fit, and it just fits nicely down there. Okay, so let's get this chipboard, because I do like this star. And I took it out a while ago, and I really have been wanting to add it somewhere. So I think it works good on this page. So let's add that. And then I've got I might have to glue that 16 down, but I'll leave it there for now. Okay, so I think we're going to have Santa go right there. Again, another fun festive font. This is on a variety of puffy stickers. I don't remember the collection. This might have been another hip kit, but I don't recall. Oh, that one needs to be dropped down a little bit. Going up at a slight angle. Alright, so again, so it was cookies for, but should we, Alright, I feel like we need to do baking cookies for Santa. Baking or making. We're back to that again. I was like, oh, I'm going to use baking on the other side. But again, I think I'm going to go making. So let's do the word for. Do I have enough O's? Yeah. So I think we're going to do making cookies for Santa. I don't know why I'm struggling so much with my words tonight, but maybe again because it's late. I I gotta stop scrapping so late because my mind can't think as clear. But it's the only time I get. So you guys have to kind of deal with my indecisive and strange thoughts on occasion. So hopefully you're okay with that. And I really want to know, because this is story 16, so I'm on the, I'm on the downward slope of the album. I think I'm only going to do 25 stories. I think I'm going to stop at 25 or 24, I'm not sure. So I'm making good progress. And I just want to know how you guys are doing on this project. Are you making good progress as well? Did you finish it on Christmas, or are you kind of like me and, it's something, you don't keep up with daily during the holidays? I mean, they're so busy, so if you can keep up with it, props to you, because that's amazing. But I just, so busy during the holiday season that it's hard to get down here every day and scrap a layout. And I guess that's why some people do the foundation pages. I can't. I need the photos to inspire me. It's just how I think personally. So because of that, it's hard for me to get down and dedicate the time I need to really get these layouts put together. So I often run over and don't complete this project. Oh, I guess I could. I have to move these over because I do want these to be flush. So I should have started over here. That's alright. Thankfully these aren't too sticky, so I shouldn't have too much of a problem. Repositioning these. I had more room than I thought, which is a good problem to have, I guess. Gives me a little bit more space between cookies and 4. There we go. Alright, now we need to do baking, and I think I can sneak the bee. That's alright, we're going to have to punch a little bit. No big deal. Oh, I was going to do making. Not baking. Making. Because these ones were definitely pretty much pre-made. So, I mean, you bake them in the oven, but I don't know. I can't explain why making makes more sense to me. Maybe because what I think of this as more decorating and less, oh no. I don't have another K. Did they only give me 1 K? Let me see if I have any more tiny red letters. You know, I don't have any more tiny red, but what I do have is green that is a little bit smaller, so that actually might work out. I do have red too that are smaller, but then I found them with the green and I'm like, you know, we can do green. Let's see what the green looks like. Kind of like that. Let's do the green. It ties into the Christmas tree cookie as well, which is nice because there's a lot of red. And this smaller font actually solves my hole punch issue as well. Look at that. Everything happens for a reason. I love how that worked out. Wonderful. Oh, whoops, making. I can't spell. I don't need an E. I need an N. See, guys? It's late. It's late. All right. Okay. There we have it. Making cookies for Santa. Oh, I think they came out so cute. It really did. Making cookies for Santa. Okay, now that we got those taken care of, I think that kind of wraps it up. So we've got our 16 on here. This was already built. And then we have our making cookies for Santa. I think this is great. So I'm going to call this done. I'm going to call these 2 stories done, which is great. I hope you guys enjoyed the process. I hope you gained some ideas from this layout. And I will see you guys in the next video. Have a great night. Bye.